You know, there's a big stigma that anime is just about boobs, butts, and so on and so forth. You know, sex, you know, the stereotypical hentai thing, you know? The visual novels, manga, they're all the same. And I have a perfect example of how they could be the same, you know, because it follows over-sexualized anime character stereotypes. But whatever. This is a new, I would say it's sort of new. I'm not entirely sure, but it's a new visual novel. I'm sure if you watch Jacksepticeye, you watch Game Grumps and Lost Paws. He's not as well known. He has a few million subscribers. But yeah, if you watch any of those guys, then you'll know that you'll know what this is. I have no idea what this is. I've heard about it. I've seen like the first 5 minutes of the game, and that's all I've seen. And that's all I want to see. Every visual novel I have wanted to play, I know what's going on. That's not what I'm doing here. Now, at the beginning of the game, there's a warning that you may be, that if you're easily disturbed or if you're under the age of 13, you should not be playing this game. It's also, they also have a warning that if you have anxiety or depression, you should not play this game. I don't know if I don't think I've been medically, you know, what is the term? Diagnosed with anxiety and depression, but I do know that I've shown, symptoms of anxiety, and then I've known that I also know that I've been a very depressed individual for the past I'd say about maybe my depression started back when I was back in my freshman year, so 4 years. For the past 4 years, I have been showing signs of depression, and suicidal tendencies. But I'm definitely gonna play this. This shouldn't affect me that much. Also, if I'm looking down and not at the camera, it's because I'm looking at the screen. I'm looking at all the recordings and whatnot. Because there's 3 of them bitches going on. And I'm just waiting for one of them to fucking fail on me. Just like, oh shit. But yeah, let's get this started. I don't remember too well, but I'm praying that the other characters besides the character that I see everything from the point of view from have voices, because I'm not good at doing voices. So yeah, let's get into this. Let's get into this. New game, of course. Please enter your name. Also, I have to make a slight adjustment here of my monitor. Please enter your name. I just today made up a name for my mascot. That YouTube profile picture, the fish. The barrel fish. His name is Alan. His name is Alan because Alan Grant is my favorite character throughout all the Jurassic Park movies. Even though he wasn't in the second one and he wasn't in Jurassic World. But whatever. Plus, I just really like the name Alan. God damn it. They don't. They don't. I should have expected this because it's a free game, but fuck. Oh god. I have to sit there and fucking make up voices now. Fuck. Ah. God damn it. Oh boy. This is gonna be so embarrassing for me. I'm gonna hate every second of this. I mean, it can't get any more embarrassing. I'm drinking a fucking Capri Sun. And I'm fucking 18 years old. But you're never too old to enjoy a nice Capri Sun. Hey! Ooh, that voice crack. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together. I'm too tired, I'm too fucking flustered, embarrassed, and everything to speak together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, whoo! I almost feel better off running away. Oh, no, that's a dick move. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept. Fuck. Fuck yeah. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Fuck. God damn it. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Oh, fucking hell. I'm going full gay on that one. Oh, I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that. Ooh. I mean, I'm partially gay, but fuck. That's mean, Alan. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Really? Because, Alan, I could see you with this guy. Girl. What the fuck am I doing with my life? Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Fuck you, Big Zeus! We cross the street together, and I make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Alan, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining it. Fuck hell! Oh god. I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That's basically what I do. Just with a tidbit of recording and editing, and I have a sad life. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Alan, I think she loves you. And I know you're happy now, bad diet the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Yeah, that's sort of how I am in real life too. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying. Fuck! Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. No. 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 Don't. No. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought... Fuck. I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, you can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Maybe. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. No, don't do it. Alan! Don't do it. Join the Barrelfish Club. We have cookies. And a bit of cocaine, but you know, that's beyond the fact. That's beyond the point. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. You lying cunt. You manipulative sack of shit. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Okay. Alan, you can go. You can visit for a day. You can't go for a long time. Okay, come back to the Barrelfish Club. Cookies are better than cupcakes, by my standards at least. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. She's cunning. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Whoa! Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Saya always says nice things about you. Sir. Let's just give her a nice, weird voice. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Fuck, another character! Damn it. Fuck, think of a voice. Fuck. I just don't have this fucking like panel of voices that just fucking turns and just shows itself in my head. It's way more complicated than that. Fucking hell. Let's give her a weird voice. Alan, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Dots. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh, Alan, you fucking horny fish bastard. Where are you looking? Fuck, how did I do her voice? What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Herf. Oh, she's all blushy. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Maybe she is. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. And damn, does she have big boobs. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. Oh, that's a basic ass name, Monica.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, isn't it, right?
That's right. I'm forgetting these voices. It's great to see you again, Alan. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. But the voice of a fucking smoking fucking old ass bitch. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Alan. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me and Monica. And get cupcakes.
Monica, please. Hey, I'll make them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I get a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? She's gonna be my favorite. Yuri is going to be my exact favorite. Because she's like shy and mature, and I fucking love timidity. Timidity is like the hottest thing to me. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Saori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Saori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Oh, she's going into the closet. She's a lesbian. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Saori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Ew, wow!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. Oh, they look like little kitties. Little kitty kids. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
I hate that voice. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one, you fucking bitches. Saori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Saori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like she's a tsundere! She's a fucking tsundere! Ah! Oh, fuck, I can call that one instantly. Oh, God, yes. I'm gonna move that away from me a bit. I sort of like peeking the audio out a bit. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? So tsundere. Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sorry said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know. You dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Fucking tsundere as shit, man. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Well, they are girls. Don't they like tea parties and shit? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Yeah, I mean, I like a Capri Sun with a nice manga. You know. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. She wants the dick. She wants the big fish dick. That sounded so sexual. That's not... Insulted. Yuri looks away. Are you sure that's insulted? I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Oh, she wants the dick. She wants the dick. She wants the fish dick. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow then smiles at me. So what made you consider... Fuck! So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm gonna have to definitely edit the fuck out of this audio. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Who does she remind me of? She reminds me of like this female character from Absolute Duo. I don't know if people have watched the anime yet. I don't know how many people watch anime yet, but it was popular enough to get a dub. I watched the dub, and I can't watch the sub, but I fucking loved the opening. The opening was one of the sickest openings I've ever fucking heard, besides the opening for Mayo Chiki. Because Mayo Chiki's opening was pretty good. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Oh, geez, sorry about that. Capri Sun. All the way in the mic. I'm confident that we can all really... Fucking hell. Oh, God. Oh, I hate that hiccuping, and you feel that pressure from a burp coming up. It's a bitch to deal with, really. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Yes, Alan, your fish stick likes that. Makov must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I mean, I don't know if you can either, man. You know, you're a fish who likes anime and Skyrim and Oblivion. Not so much Fallout. Whatever. We'll get past that. Actually, I think Another time. Another time. I'll have to work. I'll have to talk to you about that another time. So, Alan, what kinds of things do you like to read? Definitely my favorite. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Aw, dude. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is actually is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Sci-fi, romance, fish sticks, stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something that I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I actually have a horror book. I'm not a big horror fan, if you can't tell, but I do have one horror book. Hold on, let me see if I can go find it real quick. So, I can't find it, but you can definitely look up the title of it. It's called, if you like Star Wars, like I do, which I've always been a fan of Star Wars. I've dropped out of it for a bit, but going back to games like Star Wars Battlefront 2, the 2005 version, you know, Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, and so on and so forth. You know, it's really good. It's really good for me to do that because it keeps me in touch with something that I love. But the book is called Star Wars Death Troopers. It's really good. You get guest appearances of Han Solo and Chewbacca, and it's just a really gripping story. Like at first it starts off a little boring, but then you get that nice grip of it, and it's a fucking good ass book. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud, you fucking bitch." And give that back. Fine, fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, it's all just so fucking adorable. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
She is pretty fucking cute. Sayuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Bitch. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Bitch. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Oh, you can see the fucking, like, mark that my hat has left on my head. I always wear tight hats, and I don't know why. It's adjustable, though. It's just gonna be a little too loose, because there's, like, a fucking inch of adjustment. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be... Fuck! You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, she looks distressed. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. What? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. A little bit of rhymage. She's spitting bars. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Because you don't want to be odd. I mean, just look at Alan. He's a pretty odd individual. He's a barrel fish. Literally, he is a barrel with tails, with like a tail fin, side fins, and fucking eyes. The literal rim of the barrel is his mouth. So he's a pretty odd individual. But, you know, maybe he can be even this time. You know, maybe he can be even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Let's go, Sling Blade. Mm-hmm. Isn't that right, Alan? Mm-hmm. Monica smiles warmly at me once again, making his fish stick go like, whoa! Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. And then Yuri starts to cry. Alan, you're fucking up. I never said I would join this club. Sorry, may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Okay, make your damn decision, Alan. You're indecisive. I'm tired of your bullshit. You've just been living off of me for the past 12 years of my life. Just sitting there in my damn closet. Or sometimes, you know, you have shrinking powers. Sometimes you sit on that fucking shelf and you just read my damn books. I want to read too, motherfucker. Getting tired of your shit. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Because they're pissed! Fuck up. But I'm sorry, I thought... Alan... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Of course you are, you motherfucker! They're all just a bunch of girls. They want you in their club. They need you in their club. Of course you're going to be defenseless against them. They love you. Two of them just met you and they love you. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, you are too fucking... You need to get the pure mind state of this. I understand, beautiful girls. You want to hang out with them. You want to get your dick wet. But that's not like you don't need to be like that, man. Alan, I'm disappointed. You have to move out. You have to move out. I'm sorry, man. You have to move out. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. just fucking like, whoa! Whoa! One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh boy, I fucking already love this.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Zoe wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Mm-hmm. Welcome to the Literature Club. Mm-hmm. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Mm-hmm. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Mm-hmm. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Mm-hmm. Monica looks over at me once more. Alan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Fuck! How can I go back? Let's go. Alan, look forward to seeing how you express yourself. There we go. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Alan, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sorry I never walk home together, because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
And on that note, I will have to end this episode of fucking guy dudes doing things. So I'm gonna have to save real quick. Empty slot and quit. Stop the recording. I've actually had a lot of fun going through this visual novel. I usually don't have that much fun going through them because they always have like this boring, same old story. But it's like the thing that's keeping me gripped to this one is the fact that I know that there's something more coming up. I know that there's going to be something even deeper and darker coming up. And I'm really excited to see how people take this visual novel with cute girls and so on and so forth. They take it and they just break up every single like visual novel stereotype that I know and that I've seen. I'm really excited for that. And so I plan on definitely keeping this series going. Even if I have to sit there and just fucking work all the gears in my brain just to make voices. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And I hope to see you guys again at the bottom of the barrel.